Four families were plunged into mourning late Wednesday following a tragic incident aboard the Captain Virat vessel, which was docked at the Courtney Bend Wharf on Water Street, Cumminsburn.
Guyanese brothers and sisters, both at home and in the diaspora. Today we are starting to see the true inner fiber of many of the men and women that we placed in positions of power.
Nandalal, come to the front of the class. You too, Nadir. Yes, you. Come to the front of the class. Always speaking while my class is in session.
You get to see in long time people they say. They might just tell me when me young. And up to now some of them I still attack some of my friend them. And say if you want a girl for lash fast, or you want a girl who you can fool up quick, must come to Guyana.
Hey guys, good afternoon. How is everybody doing today? So this message is to all the young women whose videos were leaked onto social media in some very compromising position by that Trinidadian national, Gabriel.
Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa! Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, whoa! Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Neighbors, let me tell you things about we're gonna listen to the things. Steve is your boy Fire Feelings back in the building. How you guys doing? It's the weekend. And when it's the weekend, y'all know it's happy, it's joyful. I'm blessed. Happy Friday to you guys. Also happy Black History Month. Remember, it's still Black History Month. So yeah, man, respect our manners. Happy Black History Month to all my brothers and sisters out there. Hope you guys having a fantastic day. As you guys see how we start the video, you see with the any pot bubbling, you see with the pony menu. So you know definitely we're going to be dishing out on your plate. So here we're going on. You got to stick around to the end of the content to get every piece of the topic that we got. You understand? Like I told you guys, if it's the first time you're all over here, so feel free to give the video a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button and put your post notification bell on. You know the code, right? Listen to me. Follow us on all the social media platforms. I'm trying to build my TikTok page and my Instagram page and my Facebook page. So please, if you guys are not on our other social media platform, please, I'm asking you guys, follow us on all the social media platforms. The link is in the description. So don't we waste no time. Let's jump into these topics that we got for you quick and fast. Let's get this.
The girl say I got the sauce. She want roll with the boss. Let's Talk the Things TV popular. Caution them as I the lawless boss representing for Let's Talk the Things TV. For all your news, entertainment news, gossip, mix up, everything in the Guyanese diaspora that you want to know, make sure you subscribe to Let's Talk the Things TV. You don't know, big up Fire Feelings, aka Let's Talk the Things boss. As I read the lawless boss endorsing it, and from lawless endorse it, nobody could cross it. Caution them out.
So subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to kick it off with some news. 4 men definitely passed away, definitely on a vessel. Now this is kind of crazy because I could just imagine when I heard the story how it all happened. One man entered the room, collapsed. A next man see his friend collapse. He run into the room to render assistance, collapse. The next man see he collapses, 2 of them. He run in, collapse. Yo, bro, let me tell you something. When I hearing this story, I saying, what? This is crazy. But here, I'm not going to say anything else. Take a listen to this, guys.
4 families were plunged into mourning late Wednesday following a tragic incident aboard the Captain Virat vessel, which was docked at the Courtney Bend Wharf on Water Street, Cumminsburn. The dead have been identified as Brandon Deonorine, 18, a seaman of Support East Bank Demerara, Coutinho Sanchara, 25, an engineer of Cummins Lodge, Dominic Alexis, 33, a seaman of the Kendren West Coast Demerara, and Norwin Passot, 57, the vessel's captain, also of Cummins Lodge. According to a statement from the Guyana Police Force Corporate Communications Unit, the men had gone to inspect a dry space in the lower section of the vessel's engine room when they were reportedly exposed to suspected noxious fumes and collapsed. The police said information received indicates that Deonorine and Passot initially entered the room and collapsed. Alexis reportedly entered shortly afterward in an attempt to render assistance, but also collapsed. Sanchara then entered the engine room in a further effort to help, and likewise collapsed. An alarm was raised by other crew members, prompting a response from emergency medical technicians and the Guyana Fire Service. The men were removed from the vessel and rushed to the Georgetown Public Hospital, where they were pronounced dead on arrival. The men were employed by Guyana Port Inc. The vessel is owned by businessman Pppc Singh Jr., who, along with members of his team, was at the scene to offer support. Singh told reporters that when he arrived, the men were found inside the chamber of the vessel.
I just got a call that there was an emergency on board, and I just rushed down. I called my team to get, all the emergency people to rush down here to see what exactly is happening. Nothing wasn't described properly until we arrived on the scene.
When you arrived, what you said?
We just saw the individuals in the chamber in the vessel. The company is putting all the necessary measures in place to operate this vessel, and obviously it's a very sad situation. We're cooperating with all the necessary authorities to carry on the necessary investigation. And
at the hospital, grieving relatives gathered in numbers, attempting to console each other as the bodies were taken to the morgue. Family members declined to comment when approached by the media. Police, along with officials from the Ministry of Labor's Occupation, Health and Safety Division, have launched an investigation into the incident.
Well, as you heard just a while ago, I just want to say condolence to the family members. Rest in peace to the 4 men that passed away. And I feel like the owner for the boat should be held accountable, because it seems like these guys, them didn't, well, obviously, carbon dioxide, you're not going to see it, or mightn't smell it, or you mightn't see it. Because remember, gas, you might see gas. So it got to be in some kind of way. They went into this engine room to fix whatever, and like this thing was leaking somehow, but they didn't know. Shaja God. Yo, viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what is your thoughts on this. Anyway, as we continue.
Nandalal, come to the front of the class. You too, Nadir. Yes, you. Come to the front of the class. Always speaking while my class is in session. You might have to repeat this class. Nandalal, you always refer to Afro-Guyanese as house slaves. Is that why there's an unwritten law in your political organization that a member of the civic component cannot be the president? Is it because you're using the Afro-Guyanese component to gain traction? Mr. Nandalal, are you aware that India was once Eastern Ethiopia? Do you know that ocean they refer to now, or they call the Atlantic Ocean, was once the Ethiopian Ocean? Do you know that you have Eve genes in you? The only pack of house slaves in this country are those who betray the population. That's what house slaves used to do. Go into the field, hear the gossips, and come back to Massa. Stop grumbling in my class. What are you grumbling to Nadir? What? You want to know why I did not bring Jack Dale in front of the class? Presently, Jack Dale is not relevant. Okay? Jack Dale has spoken so much and he has lied so much. Right now, he's lying for some of his dead relatives. Okay? So, forget about Jack Dale. You, Nadir, you. What happened to your party? I heard Jack Dale saying that he controls all the Amerindian villages, which used to be controlled by your party, the United Force. That was the Gar's party. Can you recall? What happened to that party? Did you sell the Amerindans out to the Pppc? You know, I'm looking at you two, and I'm thinking moral compass. It's lost. I don't understand. You know, you could not run a political organization on your own. But you're running the entire nation. You're the Speaker of the House. What gives you the moral authority or the legal authority after abandoning your political organization to come to head this nation? You two are going to repeat this class. Anil, you need to work on your history. History is important. And you, Nadir, morals are important.
Big up, Uncle. Yeah, man. Big up, Uncle. I like how he definitely come out and defend it. And like I see, he always do his thing. Him always make sure him drop the bombs and drop the real talk when it comes to the PPP government. Let me know what's your thoughts in the comment section. You understand? Because I don't know how it go already over here, so.
Guyanese brothers and sisters, both at home and in the diaspora. Today we are starting to see the true inner fiber of many of the men and women that we placed in positions of power. I do not know if the pressure is getting to their heads, because I am telling you, in my existence, this is the first time I've ever seen governments, period, experience so much pushback from the regular man in the streets. The regular man in the street can look clearly and see that this government is mismanaging every single thing. The man in the street can look clearly and see that communities are being marginalized. The man in the street can look clearly and see that there is marginalization, manipulation, and falsifications running many of our ministries, and it is causing for the country to be rich on paper, but today has one of the highest levels of poverty, brothers and sisters, before we had oil. And I believe the pressure from the public, the regular man in the street, is starting to get to these wealthy men that we placed in positions that they took oaths to. So let me read this news article and let you guys know where I'm coming from. The Speaker challenges MP to file motion to address restriction and limitation of media access. Little backstory. So, when it was the swearing-in ceremony for the leader of the opposition, there was restrictions there. Mr. Travis Chase, Mr. Gordon Mosley, whom I respect very much and have nothing but love for, these men were locked out. These men were marginalized from that. The biggest story in January. And these men are household names that have worked their butts off to get to the position that they're at, and they were marginalized. Now, leading up now to the budget debate, now media houses are once again restricted from covering the budget debate. So naturally, some of the MPs now are raising concerns as to why it is only 5 media houses or a certain amount of media houses are allowed to cover the budget debate, as against years ago where there were 17 allowed. Now today they're only allowing 5. And finally the Speaker decides to speak, Mr. Manzoor Nadir. He challenged the MP to file motion to address the restriction and limitation of the media access. Now let's read. With rising criticism over his restrictions of media access to the National Assembly, Speaker Manzoor Nadir today challenged APNU Member of Parliament Sherrod Duncan to bring a motion to the House and have it debated on the issue. It's like, don't try to question me or tell me what to do. You know the laws. You know the laws of this country. If you have a problem with it, file a motion. I am only allowing DPI access, and that is that. You can't do anything about it. I don't care how the country feels about it. This is basically what I'm getting from this. Let's continue. At the start of his debate presentation, MP Duncan raised the issue of the limitations and restrictions that have been placed on media houses with regards to their access to the National Assembly to provide coverage of the 13th Parliament. The Speaker quickly interjected and turned to the standing order to point out that it is the Speaker who grants permission to the representative of any media house to attend sitting of the National Assembly on the rules that the Assembly may make from time to time. Jumping to his feet, Nadir defended his decision on limiting access to the National Assembly to just 5 journalists and blocking cameras other than those belonging to the Department of Public Information from covering the sit-in. You have an opinion, you can mislead persons who want to go down that road or bring a motion. Until then, I will continue to ensure that the media, the private media and the state media have access. No one is being restricted from covering the proceedings of this House, Nadir insisted, even as the limitations and restrictions remain in place today. The Guyana Press Association has condemned the actions of the Speaker, restricting and limiting access to the National Assembly. The association has also made its concern known to the government and opposition, the diplomatic corps, and its international partners. Now, you guys just heard, right? The Speaker of the House, Mr. Manzo Nadir, said, you have an opinion. You can mislead persons who want to go down that road or bring a motion. Until then, I will continue to ensure the media, the private media and state media have access. No one is being restricted. Can you believe the Speaker is saying that? When it was the swearing in for Azadeen Mohammed, Mr. Gordon Mosley was locked out. Mr. Travis Chase was locked out. And now for the covering of the budget debate, the media houses are still locked out. Man, the GPA, Guyana Press Association, just put out a statement because they want to put out a statement. Honorable member, Mr. Speaker, what are you trying to say? The people just put out a statement because they want to put out a statement, Mr. Speaker? The Press Association clearly stated in the statement that you guys are now allowing a way smaller number. It's 5 or 7. You're now allowing access to video and cover the proceedings of the budget debate when it used to be 17. Isn't that not restricting? If a smaller number is allowed, Mr. Speaker, to access and cover the budget debates and to access the area to cover the swearing in of the opposition, is this not restriction, Mr. Speaker? It's clear restriction. This is like back to the time when we heard that the Speaker of the House banned the word corruption. Banned the word corruption from Parliament and says that he needs proof. Well, I wonder how the Speaker feels now about all of the 101 videos that the new leader of the opposition, Mr. Azadeen Mohammed, did on his Team Mohammed platform, showing the big mammoth buildings that Susan Rodriguez allegedly owned and that big house in Florida costing more than $500,000 US. Is that not enough proof, Honorable? Is that not enough proof, Mr. Speaker? You need to reinstate that word corruption back to Parliament. Look at the properties that Mr. Zulfikar Mustafa and his son Javid Mustafa allegedly owns. Now we have the proof. So that we can call it corruption now. But you ban the word corruption. Now you're basically limiting and restricting. Because once you're limiting, you're restricting the amount of media houses that can cover our Parliament, which the media houses and the press have a responsibility and a mandate to update the people, to be transparent, for your government to be transparent, for Parliament to be transparent, Mr. Speaker. And you jump to your feet and tell the people to file a motion. This is like bullyism. I don't know, maybe I'm reading it wrong, but this is bullyism. This is what I'm reading here. And we expect better than this from a brother in the position like the Speaker of the House, Mr. Nadir. You have to do better than this. Even from the time you came out and you lashed out at the diplomatic representatives and telling the people about their country, I said, man, what is going on with our brother Manzoor? Why is this man acting like this? But brothers and sisters, it may be the pressure getting to these men. This is the first time in a long time, in 3 decades, that the People's Progressive Party Civic have experienced so much pushback from the regular man in the street, from Jam Public. This is the first time they are having real Guyanese in real time demanding accountability and transparency. This is the first time they're being questioned. This is the first time they are being questioned. They are not used to people asking them questions. They are used to the power, the autocracy, the dictatorship, and doing what they want. And you see, because the Guyanese people are asking questions. I mean, we are in the technology information age, so we reading information. So we have questions, and they can't take it. They can't take it, and now they're shedding their skin and they're showing their true color. I hope I'm wrong about our brother Mr. Nadir, and I hope for the rest of the debate, we hope that they allow access to our brothers and sisters that are in media. Because, with all due respect, Mr. Speaker, this is the way these people feed their families. You're taking bread out of the people's mouths.
Well, Eternity Entertainment, boy, I tell you, you're a real G. I can't wait for Fabo to come up Linden and give you a heel, boy. You got a bit too beer or something. Cause, bro, no bad mind thing, no animosity, no ego, nothing. You keep talking, it should, bro. I don't know, something about the speaker I just don't like, buddy. But remember, the speaker's supposed to be neutral. He's a part of the PPP. So we're guests. You understand? For views and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts definitely on this.
Me know. After me throw up this video here, no fire ladies not gonna like me. But I saw life go. When you talk the truth, nobody never like you, you know? Yeah. So, you get to see in long time people they say. They might just tell me when me young. And up to now, some of them I still attack, some of my friend them. And say if you want a girl for lash fast, or you want a girl who you can fool up quick, must come a Guyana. So I just tell them, what you mean by? What's con job try for low grade Guyanese woman, or you try for degrade Guyanese woman, you know? That man say no man a real thing, but as time goes by you go understand. Me not understand. I mean just jump, I mean just start, you know? Until Batman flying stupid to Guyana. Batman, the Trinidad Batman there, flying there with some nice gold chain pan his neck. Must get the money in pocket too. Oh me mama, that Batman turn into AIDS, man. That Batman bad. That Batman spread one sick gear, you. You know, if you sick come out from Africa where this bat been bring Ebola, Horbola, Shebola, and all them bola. Me think all of you catch. What is wrong with you, girl? Eh? What is wrong with you? Wow. Everything with glitter gold for you? Eh? Why you like see man with fancy chain and money in your pocket? Eh? Some of you. What is wrong with some of you? Are you alright? Let me see one and they cry up. Be just a friend. I be just a friend. Stop crying, girl. But some of you just have, but I have friend, Friend, I do them thing that all body see a video. Me get a video, me see him. How you roll up your eyes, so? Eh? Cunt nasty, man. One man flying and come in and fool up and get a little sweet talk and thing, and are you done ready for? Are you like a close pin, some of you, when I squeeze out your head, are your foot open? Wow, so are you easy for give up the thing? Like there is no fighting or no challenge there. Are you easy, man? Whereas, buddy? Batman flying Guyana. How much he knocked down by? Some say 160, some say 300, some say 500. That man bad in 6 months. I mean, he's gone there 1 month on. Yeah, me I use anti-palm and I 5 data. Yeah, not so this hand the can inside. Not one for me. Me even say me the baddest fucking whore get out here, man, whore. But me lie, bro. Me lie. Batman beat me scorn. That be can't class Batman. Batman bad. Batman bad for days. What's wrong with me now, eh? Now if me want to knock one thing, no me frightened. Anyway, it's live. You see all the youth man out there? Huh? I be careful. I young youths them I talk to. I be careful. Yeah? And I make no woman come and fool up on you until I this until I and I spread the leg and get you on 5 minute fun or on 10 minutes fun. And I messed up on your whole life. People, I see a lot of people take HIV like for joke, like HIV is not nothing serious. But let me tell you something. When you get HIV, you're a walking fucking dead. You understand? You're dead. You're a zombie. You understand? You see the movie, you get a zombie. That way you become. I be careful about it. You see me here? Thank you for never leaving my sight. Thank you. Department 5 data. Yeah. I continue use it. I'm sure you buy. I be careful out there, boy. Yeah? Everything will glitter gold. So me go look for the ugliest girl on TikTok and me marry them. The ugliest girl. Because them nice one. When you tell them, good morning. What she skin with tattoo? What she this? What she that? I get fucking attitude. Too much attitude that you get. That's why I just get why this. That's why I just get why I just get. And I just end up. Because you're some jackass out there. Some of your woman out there. Some jackass. You understand? I not get on sense out there. But no matter when people talk to I not get sense. And trust me, this not done. You more man go fly in a full up on your scone. More. But when I get on you sick, I keep on body. I ain't bringing Gabby. I keep on.
Why? You really say it, my brother. My Indian brother, I love how you say it. And this is the thing, you know, because this discussion can't done. This discussion can't over. We got to talk about it because HIV is a serious, serious thing. Listen me. You get where I'm coming from? So here we're going on. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know where's your thoughts. You understand? Because I don't know I'm with these young females nowadays days. You see me? Let me know what's your thoughts. Now I see we got to run the Bobby here also. On the panel. For tell you something we're going on with this whole situation here. Viewers and subscribers, take a listen.
Hey guys, good afternoon. How is everybody doing today? So this message is to all the young women whose videos were leaked onto social media in some very compromising position by that Trinidadian national, Gabriel. Now, I'm going to give y'all the raw, honest truth. Now, we all watched Priya Manichan did that documentary on her social media platform, and I was a part of that documentary because my nude was leaked onto social media, but I own it, okay? Because that picture was from over 10 years ago. I don't know who hold on to that, but apparently they were obsessed with what they were looking at. So I came out and I said, guess what? I'm not embarrassed. It's my body, all right? And I'm proud of it. And I don't care when nobody said about it. It's mine. God give it to me and I own it. And I own my mistakes. Now, let me tell y'all something now, sweethearts. Y'all got to take equal responsibility because I didn't see none of y'all saying, no, don't video record me. I see all y'all smiling and doing whatever y'all was doing, willingly participating in those videos while he was recording them. And once you allow that to happen, and Priya have said on her show, once, and I've said this too, once you take that picture or that video and you press send, you lost control of that situation. You no longer is in control. Now, when he was recording you guys, y'all could have said, no, I don't want to be recorded. Stop that. Delete that. But none of you guys did that. All of you guys willingly participated and lost control of the situation. Now he was in full control of every last one of you guys. And y'all look like y'all got a little sense. But I guess in those moments, y'all lost your senses. I don't know if it's them gold chain y'all see or your complexion y'all see that y'all lose your mind. And he definitely got a type. All right? Definitely have a type. Now, like I said, yeah, I'm going to take full responsibility, ownership of those videos also. He should not have leaked those videos, but the point is that y'all willingly participated. Now, whatever happens to him, he 100% deserves it for leaking those videos because y'all are thinking it's done in private and it's a private moment with somebody or intimate moment with somebody that care about you. But he don't give a shit about nobody. And y'all could see that. Because when you think you was the only one, y'all could see y'all wasn't the only one. Right? This is not a man that y'all were in a relationship with. This is a man that most of y'all just pick up and went home with. Right? So why would y'all stoop to disrespect yourself? Not value yourself enough to say, well, this isn't right. So guess what? Y'all got to own it. No, I suggest all y'all head down to the clinic. Every last one of y'all should head down to the clinic. And at no point I see he with no rubbers on. No. So all y'all should be at the clinic right now. Period. And y'all gonna take ownership for your part that y'all play in it. Don't come out hasting now and act like victims, because repeatedly y'all see this shit happening on social media. Repeatedly. And guess what? Y'all willingly participated. So, don't come and cry on this internet right now. Nobody is sympathizing with y'all, because we've seen this happen numerous times again, over and over again. And still, y'all allowing men to record y'all, and y'all recording yourself and send to men. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're going to record yourself and send it to a man, make sure it's done where you look good. All right? Don't do it where you look bad. Because if it should drop out, at least they're going to say you look a little good in it. Own it. Don't run from it. Because like I say, y'all were willing participant in these videos. None of this was forced. It's just like he's a piece of shit that he released these videos. But y'all can have to take some blame too.
Well, Ron, the Bible, love how you talk. I love how you break it down, because I was saying the same thing too. None of them said nothing. Now, this is one thing I know when it comes to every human being, man or woman. You have a chance to say yes or no. When it comes to condom, you got a chance to say yes or no. When it comes to sex, when it comes to videoing, when it comes to anything, you understand, constructive to you, you have a right to say no or yes. And that's what they didn't do. You understand? So when this happen now, you can't be crying and bawling. You put yourself in this position, in this situation. Viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comments section. Let me know what's your thoughts. Anyway, we're going to jump out. It was a pleasure being here with you. Like I said, if you watch the content so far, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. Put your post notification bell on. Run up the likes on this one here, so guys. Run up the likes. Drop those comments. I will be replying to you guys. You understand? Remember to follow us on our social media platform. The links are in the description. Once again, happy Black History Month to every one of my black brothers and sisters. You know the code. We out. Until next time. Peace. Love.